but he's done it himself in some ways. Like, nobody told you to say, to push this hard for this higher tax for the wealthy, or to put raising property taxes on the, I think some of this is the mayor creating almost challenges for himself.
Except for that's literally and actually what he did run on and what we want him to do. First of all, he doesn't want to raise property taxes. He's saying that this is something that could happen if Kathy Hochul keeps fighting him on taxing the rich. What Zohran is saying, which is accurate, is that somebody's going to pay those taxes. It's either going to be the rich, which is what we voted for, or it's going to be working class New Yorkers, which is not what he wants, but he's pointing out that's what's going to happen if she doesn't stop fighting him. Zohran Mamdani and Kathy Hochul can't give a speech anywhere without a tax the rich chant breaking out. That tax the rich chant at his inauguration went on for quite some time. I was literally there. I participated in it. So nobody asked him to tax the rich is just not true. Part of the psychological warfare that the rich play on you is to try to convince you that you being robbed is for your own good. And the oldest trick in the book when we're talking about taking on the wealthy is the wealthy convincing you that you're going to lose something. Are you sure you want to try to claw back any of the money the 1% like Elon Musk robbed from you? What about your property taxes? They might go up. I need you guys to stop falling for it. It's literally what the rich and the corporations and the fucking healthcare companies always do. Here's him before he got elected pointing out that he wanted to raise taxes on the wealthy and corporations.
Him and the state of New York, $959 million in tax breaks that he gave Elon Musk years ago when he was the governor of the state. That's actually more money than it would cost to make every bus free in New York City. So I've said clearly that I believe we should tax the top 1%, an additional 2%, that's New Yorkers making $1 million or more a year, and have the most profitable corporations pay the same tax rate they do at the top tier in New Jersey, what they would actually pay here in New York.
He literally ran on taxing the rich. And they try to gaslight you to make you think you're being unreasonable. I'm so sorry. Zohran saying that he wants to raise the taxes by 2% is fucking generous. The rich have been robbing the working class, taking money that we earned and transferring it to the top for decades. 2% isn't anything. It's fucking interest. They're lucky we're not seizing it all. You will hear this constantly from people in the media. Why? Because people in the media work for the wealthy. She works for the Spectrum Corporation, okay? What you need to understand is that all of the people that work in the media are going to cape for the rich. That is what that is who they work for. You are not going to hear them getting on podcasts and getting on the news and talking about what New Yorkers actually want. Not only is 2% fucking nothing, as he pointed out in that clip, more was given to Elon Musk in tax breaks alone from when Andrew Cuomo was governor than would be used to pay for the free buses. People don't understand. This is not about taxing the rich, it's so unfair. Again, that's how the media frames it. How about this is us clawing back some of our own money that they took from us and gave to the wealthy, okay? Because that's actually what it is. You know who paid for those tax breaks for Elon Musk? The working class of New York. How about we're clawing some of that fucking money back? This isn't about raising taxes on the rich. Oh, how unfair for the billionaires. No, this is about give us the fucking money that we have back that you guys looted from the working class. Please, please, please be incredibly critical and intentional when you are listening to anybody in the media. One of the questions that he was asked in that interview on Morning Blow was, people are really concerned about how you're going to pay for it. No, we're not. No, we're not. We know that you can just tax the wealthy. What you mean is rich people and the people that you work for are wondering how you're going to pay for it because you bitches never ask how you're going to pay for the military industrial complex or the tax cuts for the rich or all the data centers that the American taxpayer pay for. Never ask how you're going to pay for that. Never going to ask how you're going to pay for war with Iran or fucking Venezuela. No, never ask about that. It is only ever when it benefits working class people that all of a sudden they're concerned accountants, especially when they're talking about taxes on the wealthy, income inequality, because you need to remember it that they are speaking about it through the lens of rich people who are working for billionaires and corporations.